Good morning, beautiful souls. Today, I have a special invitation for each and every one of you to take part in if you come across this video, and that has to do with the invitation of bringing acceptance into your life, especially if you are currently facing a particular problem or issue that has either been something that's been ongoing in your life for quite some time now or has maybe just recently surfaced. Now, this problem that you're facing can be anything. It could be a current illness, it could be pain, it could be money, relationship, job. Doesn't matter what it is, whatever it is, it may make sure that it is something that maybe you don't have the solutions to, or is just weighing really heavy on you currently right now, where it's just feeding into taking over your time and your power. The invitation to this acceptance is to really understand the beauty of what comes through when we choose to let go of the need to have to solve the problem or change it or really make the present moment something different than what it currently is, because we as humans have this tendency to do that. We're never satisfied with whatever it is that is happening within this very moment. We always want it to be different. And so bringing acceptance into your life at this moment with whatever it is that's posing a particular challenge to you is really going to help you see how it is that you yourself may be unconsciously reacting to problems or to issues that surface for you, and how you may be potentially making them bigger or standing in the way of the solutions coming to you. So, whatever that problem or whatever that issue, obstacle is for you, what I want you to do is bring that into your field of awareness right now. Close your eyes. And whether you say this out loud or to yourself, I want you to repeat, I bring myself into acceptance of whatever current issue I am facing right now at this present moment. And you can insert that current issue into that affirmation. Through my acceptance, I understand that I am at this point in time powerless to change what it is that is happening to me. And through that acceptance, I open myself to the universe to show me the solutions that need to happen to help me overcome this current problem. Now, after you say that, what I want you to pay particular attention to, and you can say this affirmation as many times during this week that you need to bring yourself back into the present moment through your field of acceptance. But what I want you to pay particular attention to currently right now is how that felt in your body when you said that. Is there any resistance that you can feel currently right now that's coming up for you in the body when you say that you accept the problem? Because there are two things that are happening. One, the ego is what currently keeps us fixated on the issues, thinking that we are the ones that need to fix the problem, or that this problem is not going to go away because the ego will not alleviate our minds from the current problem. The second is how the body reacts to that. And that is usually through tension. See, our minds make our bodies sick because our minds focus in on a problem on a consistent basis, and the body picks up on that energetic and stores it by having a reaction to it. And so what the invitation for you this week as well too is to really pay attention to how you might be holding that tension within your body. Just notice that. For me, it's always in my jaw. The minute a problem arises, the minute I start to tense up over something, it all happens within my jaw. So I know automatically that I need to pay particular attention to it by not resisting it even more, by not trying to figure out what it is that's going on, but by simply being aware of that, by putting all of my attention on that area in a loving way. I'm not asking you to create a story around that, why that might be happening. And I'm not even asking you to positively affirm yourself at this moment. What I am asking you to do is to just pay particular attention to where that is. And then once you've given that attention to it, perhaps now you're going to start to notice it dissipate or go away. Release it, let it go. See, the invitation over this next week is to really help you open up your field of awareness to becoming now the observer in your life when situations or problems come into it. Because quite often we solve our problems on a habitual basis. We think we have the solutions, or we're just heading into an issue without even taking a step back and understanding that sometimes we might need to look at the situation from a completely different perspective or a completely different angle. We just do things on a habitual basis. We get into a habit and we don't even understand a lot of times or are aware that that is what we're doing. That's the ego. And so part of the invitation is for you to now start becoming more aware by becoming the observer of what is happening in your body and in your mind when these things start to come up. Because before then, you didn't know, you didn't have a clue. It is an unconscious aspect of ourselves that just went through the cycle of doing whatever it is that we had to do. Now I'm asking you to really pay particular attention without any judgment, no dialogue, but simply to just observe the thoughts that come up into your mind when you accept something, and then perhaps also through being present with it, how your body is reacting to that as well too. Acceptance is a beautiful thing, and we need to start practicing it more and more if we want to start helping ourselves overcome the obstacles. Or maybe we're not even there to overcome something. Maybe we're there to just gain a completely different perspective of what it is that might be happening to us, so that we can alleviate ourselves of the burden of always thinking that it is a monumental problem that is having, a profound effect on how we then function in our lives around other people or out there in the world. Sometimes it's not as simple as a problem going away, but what we can do in that moment is change how we think about the problem so that it doesn't become forefront in our lives anymore. So that is the invitation for each and every one of you this week. I hope that you'll participate in that. I also hope that you'll leave me a comment or get back to me at any point in time and let me know how that worked for you, how that exercise, when you continue to practice it, happened to change something for you. I'd love to hear that for you. Please don't expect that it's going to change it instantaneously. It might take some time. This is something new that you are choosing to participate in doing, and that may take some time to have some results, but don't give up. Do try to continue to do it to see the results, because I can guarantee you through my own experience, it's profound. Later this week, I also have a guided meditation coming up on present awareness. And so do have a look for that at the end of the week. And as always, much love and light.